Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. I thought I'd try something new today. I'm going to do a little driving video, and I'm going to give you a look at one of the RV parks here in town, just for some place to go and drive. I have this new mount for my phone up here, and I wanted to see if the sound was going to come out okay, and if the video would come out all right. Just kind of a test run. Just talk a little bit about this and that, I guess. I don't know what I really want to talk about, but I do want to let you know that boy, figuring out this stupid cancer that I have, I finally got my meds right, I think. Doctor wouldn't put me on B12 shots, so I took a super B complex every morning, and then another B vitamin, and a really good one a day vitamin. And I actually this has been going on for 2 or 3 weeks, and I am actually feeling better. I feel like I got a little energy back now, and that's been my biggest problem, other than, I don't have it every day. Once in a while I wake up and I feel like I'm coming down with the flu, nauseated and all that. But the worst part was no energy. And I'm sitting around in my room, watching TV. If I'm not at work, I had to force myself to go to work. So if I'm not at work, I just sitting in my room, not doing anything that I enjoy doing. And I'm just kind of sitting there, watching YouTube videos, watching movies, sleeping a lot, and I just decided, man, this isn't right, This is not right at all. I'm just sitting here in my room, not doing anything. I'm just sitting in my room dying. And I go, man, I gotta change this. I gotta get out and do something. I've got to get some exercise. And so hopefully I'll continue to feel better. I'm probably I'm feeling good probably 90% of the time now. I just came in the wrong driveway, but I wanted to show you this RV park. This park is called Siesta RV Park, and it is just on the outskirts of Mesilla, Old Mesilla. And you could actually probably walk from here to Old Mesilla. But I just wanted to show you this RV park here while we're here. And it's a pretty okay little park. It's always busy. I think they have 50 spaces. They have some back ends and some pull-throughs. And they have some back ends, some pull-throughs. I think the rates are $35 for the back ends and $40 for the pull-throughs. They have weekly and monthly rates, and so it's easy off the freeway. If you're on I-10 and you want to get to this park, you get off at Avenida de Mesilla exit, and you head west, and it's just a little ways down the road, maybe quarter mile on the left. But this is one of the little parks here, and if you're traveling through and you want easy access to Old Mesilla. If you come through, you need to check out Old Mesilla. It's really a nice little town, and a lot of history there. A lot of good food there. La Posta restaurant, it's world famous, is there. They have 30 and 50 amp breakers in here. Another great thing about this park, if you have pet, they have a groomer that's right here on site. They have a laundry room. They have showers. They have a little store with a few things in it. And you're only about, just like I say, maybe a quarter mile, a little over a quarter mile to Walmart. So this is a really good location. They have Wi-Fi and cable TV, and having that pet groomer on site is a real plus, I think. They got a little grocery with some odds and ends, ice, and so it wouldn't be a bad place to stay. And I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm going to pull back out of here, and I'll show you how close we are to Mesilla. And we'll go drive around Mesilla a little bit. Alrighty, we're back on the road here. We're headed back west, and just this close, we're coming into I guess you'd call it the east edge. Road kind of curves here, so now we're kind of going south, so be kind of like the north edge of Old Mesilla. And there's a lot of gift shops, tourist shops. There's a winery. There's a winery right here. Have wine tasting. So there's lots of restaurants here. Like I said, La Posta restaurant is one of my favorite Mexican restaurants here. Also have the Double Eagle, and Double Eagle is the one that if you go back in my videos, you'll see that's the one that's haunted, and so it's kind of a cool place to go to. And I'm just going to turn in here. This is the historic district of Old Mesilla right here. And you can see now these streets are narrow. And these streets been here since the horse and buggies. But it's a really cool town. Billy the Kid was in jail here. Right here on the right, you can't see it very good, but there's a beautiful church there. I've always wanted to see if I could get inside and film the inside of this church. It's beautiful. There's quite a bit of parking here today, which is unusual, but it's pretty early. It's not quite 11 o'clock in the morning. We're driving around the plaza here in Old Mesilla right now. Over here to the left is the plaza. But there's so many gift shops and so much to see here. There's a bar right here that's pretty famous. It's El Patio, and yeah, I just went across in front of that car there. Kind of got to get used to this driving and filming, because this is the first driving video I've ever done, and I know. Oh, and then there's something else I wanted to let you guys know. I want I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I've picked up some new subscribers, and I want to thank Boondocking with Dennis, and also RV Living with the Geezer. I just picked up a new subscriber, and he let me know that they had given me a shout out and sent some people over to my channel, and I so much appreciate that. So I do want to thank Boondocking with Dennis and RV Living with the Geezer, two of my favorite channels. Boondocking with Dennis, he lives in a pickup topper in his pickup along the Gulf Coast of Texas. He does some really cool driving videos and shows you around the Gulf Coast. RV Living with the Geezer, he's just a good old boy. He's just a guy that could be your best friend. He's a retired firefighter. Right now he's staying at his son and daughter-in-law's place. I believe it's kind of west of Fort Worth. Their last name's Wright, and they call their place the Raised Wright Ranch. And he has three of the nicest little granddaughters you could ever hope to have. And they got the name of their place right because you can tell those kids are raised right. And I think a lot of that has to do with just being brought up out in the country, you know. You get a different upbringing, you know. And I don't know what else to talk about really too much, but we'll figure out something. I think I'll get back out of old Mesilla here, and got this big old truck. Look at this. Look how much room we have. I'd hate to be that truck driver trying to get through these streets, but he's delivering right here to La Posta. This is to the right is La Posta, and I have half a notion to come back there and have some lunch, but I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and head south here. Got a red light, but I can go. And this is the old highway that God, I can't remember the name. Up here on the right, there's a Palestino Bar. I believe that's how it's pronounced. That bar has been there forever and ever. And I thought I'd take a little drive down this road here. This is a highway, I believe, Highway 28 that we're on right now, headed south. And you keep going down this highway, you'll go through Stallman Farms, and I don't want this video to get too long for you guys because I know driving videos are kind of boring probably for y'all, but I just wanted to try this out. And for all you that remember and those that have just subscribed, I still work part-time. I work 3 to 4 days a week. I'm an armed security guard, and one of the duties that I have, we have the company I work for has a contract with the county, and we work with the county detention center. Anytime they have an inmate that has to go to the hospital, we guard the inmates in the hospital. And had a really sad one this last weekend. He's still in there. We still have guards watching him. I had to work early Saturday morning from 5 in the morning till 11, and somehow this guy and 3 or 4 others in the jail got a hold of something, and they couldn't even tell what kind of drug it was. They know it was something synthetic, but that's all they could determine. And he OD'd on it. They had to do CPR on him 4 times, and it appears that he's brain dead. He never has come out of it. He's still in the hospital. They're gonna do they did a CT scan on him, and they're gonna do an MRI on him, and then determine if they should just shut off the machines. But because he's actually a federal prisoner, so they'll have to get a hold of the U.S. Marshals. U.S. Marshals have to get a hold of the guy's family. It's so sad because he's only 23 years old. And it was just one that really hit me. Because what a waste, and how terrible for his family. The U.S. Marshals have to get a hold of his family, and I guess they'll be the ones that ultimately decide if they shut the machines off. But it was so sad. They had him sedated, so he didn't move around a lot, because if he started moving, because they have tubes right down his throat, and but they wanted to see if they took him off sedation, what would happen. And I was there when they did that, and as soon as the sedation wore off, he started having seizures, and so it just appears that he's not going to make it, and it's really sad. But I guess it's going to be hard on his family. I don't know if he was married and had kids or anything, but it's really sad, And this drug stuff is getting crazy, fentanyl and all that stuff that's running around. I read the other day that they've come up with a new synthetic opiate now that's supposed to be 40 times more powerful than fentanyl, and they're mixing this stuff with the fentanyl, and it's killing people left and right. Just the fentanyl by itself would kill you. And why anybody would put that stuff in their body, I just don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and make a turn here. I got people behind me that's probably wanting to get by me, and so I'm just going to go a little ways further here. I'm going to get turned around and head back. But you can see here, this is all pecan orchards down through here. That's our big cash crop here is pecans, and of course green chili, and cotton, and they do plant They do plant some lettuce and onions here, but you can see this is all just valley farmland here, along the Rio Grande Valley here. So, but again, I want to thank RV Living with the Geezer. I thank Boondocking with Dennis, and I want to thank all you people that have subscribed to my channel and stuck with me, because I know I haven't been keeping up with anything, and I'm surprised I have any subscribers that stayed with me. But my goal this year is to still be alive next year, and have 1,000 subscribers, and get out and do a lot more stuff and get me some exercise. I just been feeling like I'm just sitting in my room dying, and that's no good. I've got to get out and do something. Thank God I've got a little energy back. I have an old metal detector I've had for man, it's 40 years old probably, or I know it's over 30 years old. It was probably in the early 80s. It's a old white 5000, I believe, Coinmaster Pro, and I'm going to get that thing out and going to do a little metal detecting, see how that goes. And I live right across from a cemetery, and there's one section right on a corner up there that's a really, really old cemetery. Pat Garrett, the sheriff that killed Billy the Kid, was buried in there. The story is that they actually moved him and put him in an undisclosed place where people wouldn't be vandalizing his grave. But that cemetery's been there forever, and I hope people don't think it's too morbid, but I'd like to get in there. You know how people drop things, coins. That place has been there so long. Somebody could have dropped a $20 gold piece down there. Could be some really old coins. Could find some jewelry. I used to use this metal detector in California on the beach. That was a lot of fun. I found a couple gold and diamond rings on the beach there in Oceanside, and so I'm going to get that metal detector out. We'll take you along with me, do a little metal detecting. Man, the weather's getting really nice here again. We're staying in the 60s, and by the weekend we're supposed to be like up to 70. It's staying above freezing here at night. I think the coldest the next 10 days it's going to get is like just below freezing, like 31 degrees. I have a Myers lemon tree that I bought last year, and have it in a pot, and I've been keeping it in my storage shed. I have a four-wheel cart that I had it on so I could roll it outside, and so on nice days it was sunshine and I was home, I was putting it outside. But it's so nice now. They're supposed to be able to handle temperatures down to 20 degrees. So I put it out, and it's really happy that it's outside now, you can tell. So with that, folks, I don't really have much more to talk about right now, and you're probably getting, if you're not asleep by now, it'd amaze me. If you can think of anything you'd like to see around this area that I could show you, you can get a look at. leave me some comments. Anything you think that might be interesting. I have a story to tell you, and it has to do with the cemetery across from my house, and about a ghost that was actually picked up on a trail cam, and it's the pictures are so clear. You don't have to use your imagination at all. You can see that it is the ghost. So I thought about telling you that story. I think I may do that, and hope that people don't take too much offense to it. I will put a disclosure at the beginning, to warn people if they don't want to see anything like that, and they think it's too morbid, just to go ahead and shut it off. But with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this now. It's about 26 minutes. That's long enough to check this out and see if what kind of film we got here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. And I want to tell you again, thank you guys for sticking with me. If you're new and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I want to get up to 1,000 subscribers this year, and hopefully get up to enough where I can do some like comment calls, and maybe do some live chat and stuff if I can get enough subscribers. So if you're new, please subscribe, help me out. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. Give me a thumbs up. If you could stay with, when you're watching my videos, hang with me as long as you can on the videos, because that watch time really counts as far as eventually someday getting monetized on here, so I can pick up a little extra income. I don't expect it. This is more of just something fun, something to keep me occupied. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that, and I want to tell you again, thanks for watching, and you have a great rest of your day, and God bless.